We love hip hop.
Can we just do that quickly here? Can we check out what's the third? Because I don't want to say he's crashing out, but he's going off. He's going off. All right. Let's go to check on him on Twitter. What's the dirt? What's good, YouTube? Let's check on Dirt. Let's see what's going on with that. This is the last post that he posted, and it's also on Instagram. Because everything that he's posting on Twitter, he's like doubling up. So he's trying to make sure that everybody sees what he's putting down, or picking up what he's putting down. Let me just pull up the gram, pull up his page here, and then we could do a side by side. Bang. These dudes are in shambles. It's crazy to watch, but can't say I'm not enjoying it, with a popcorn emoji. And then there's over here, it says, since Iceman dropped, all three of these guys have managed to publicly humiliate themselves in complete different ways. What's going on, brother? All right, he had posted this.
The Too Hard for the Radio is controversial because on one side, I've gotten that he's intentionally trying to drive a wedge between LA and the Bay. I don't buy that. I don't subscribe to that. The Bay and LA, we fuck with each other. I'm not contributing to that conversation or narrative that there's going to be like, you're not going to do that with me or my platform.
Wait, what you're saying? You don't believe that he's doing it, or you're saying it's impossible to happen?
Nothing's impossible. I'm not
putting this. Let me go onto his Twitter. Hip hop media melts down as Jeremy Heck and academics claims collapse. What's this?
All right, y'all, here we go again. We back. So you see it in the panel. You see what's going on here. Jeremy Hecht, white boy, he has responded to the academics debunking.
He hates Jeremy.
And you are about to see a master class of spin. I can tell you right now, a master class of spin. And these people, and I wasn't expecting them to even push them really hard, but these people allowed the bullshit to slip through. And we're going to watch, we're going to react. Let's get to it.
A video.
To do this and that, but he forgot the other half. Nigga, we don't give a fuck about the other half. We know the other half. You, Jeremy Hecht, acted like you were presenting new information. I can go to every YouTube nigga that hate academics. They presented it as,
oh, this is from last night. Oh, they had Jeremy on Culture United. Like in this time right now, crazy.
Drake, academics, Gwen was a chat nigga are getting sued. If you're paying attention, you already know that. So what he just did there again, like he's done the entire time we've been talking about this, is try to divert. Well, he addressed the thing about him debunking me lying about saying he got paid politically to do this and that, but he forgot the other half. Nigga, we don't give a fuck about the other half. We know the other half. You, Jeremy Hecht, acted like you were presenting new information. I can go to every YouTube nigga that hate academics. They presented it as you presented new information that claims that academics is getting paid to be a mouthpiece for politics. Not he's just on a right-wing platform. Not that he already said he loved Trump. You insinuated that he was getting paid to say the things that he was saying. There's no way around that. Anybody here, like you see Andy Pandy Pie, Jeremy has a master's degree. It's going to take more than gaslight. He's already discredited, sweetie. I'm sorry. And I get it.
Man.
Y'all hate academics. Y'all hate Drake. So y'all believe these niggas and let them fool y'all. But there's no fooling. He's full of shit. We can watch Jeremy Hecht's original video, what he said, and then we can go back to reaction.
DJ Academics took some time off from scarfing down Cheetos or gargling on his favorite rapper's meat to report back to act in about 20 seconds. But let me back up.
Holy, hold on. Before we continue on what's going on with Matt, all right, and I'm going to watch this video because, look, Glasses Balloon gets exposed for lying. Like, Matt, he's going off. But I got to address this thing with Jeremy because I just feel like I have a responsibility as Jeremy, as a fellow Canadian. And I've held a lot of my opinions because of the fact that, like, we don't know each other personally. We have the one interview, but I rate what he's been able to do as somebody from Winnipeg to be able to get his way as a rapper. I don't know if he's a former rapper, but make his way as a former rapper all the way to LA the story that he told on my podcast was amazing as far as how he got his first break with Hip Hop DX. And it's like, bruh, I know he believes the things that he says, but I feel like he kind of just looks a little crazy. And I don't want to speak for him because he's a grown-ass man, but I feel like he's in a weird position because he's over there in America, that he has to be one of those kind of people to please. He's a people pleaser. You know what I'm saying? So being around a territory that's not his hometown, it's not his home country, the people that he's around, I feel like, and this is just my opinion, he has to agree with the status quo that's around him, even if he doesn't. Because if he doesn't agree, one, you're a white boy, so they're gonna be like, why you're not an ally. This is why we knew we shouldn't have let you come around our circles. We knew we shouldn't have let you come to the cookout. Right? So if he wants to really give his real opinion, and again, this is just me speculating, if he wants to give his real opinion, like, yo, all those things that you guys are saying about Drake, I don't really feel the same way. He might not be able to say that. His hands are tied. He's tied in with companies like Hip Hop DX. He's in different groups where people have a certain way of thinking. And bro, if he just gives his real opinions on shit, and I'm not just saying Drake related, just certain things, you know, that are like, he might have an opinion that might not be anti-FBA, but not so pro-FBA, like how certain people be on it. And he'll probably get crushed for that, ostracized. Go back to Canada. You know what I'm saying? We knew we shouldn't have let your Canadian ass around here. The amount of Canadians that are going to come flying out their mouths as soon as they don't like one thing that you say will be crazy. You'll be like, wait a minute. Did I change? Do I smell different all of a sudden? Like, I wasn't Canadian like a week ago until I said, hey, I like that Drake song. Right? So like I say all that to say, you're probably in a tough position right now. You got to agree just to be down. All right? I'm not saying that you're like a yes man or anything like that, but I'm just saying you might be in a tough position. It might not be as easy to be as vocal. You want to be in those circles. I want to be in those circles. I get you, brother. But I have a hard time staying in those circles because I speak my mind, and then niggas is like, oh, you crashed out. Oh, Friday doesn't understand. It must be because he's Canadian. See how that works? But if we all agreed on everything that, you know, all points, none of that shit would ever come up. It wouldn't be, oh, he's a Canadian. You get me? So, yes, Carol, self-preservation. I'm going to just lie. I'm going to just hold my opinion to myself. I'm not going to say pander. Just say you hold your opinion to yourself. All right? I just felt like I just needed to address that because, like, I'm just seeing the academics who I fuck with heavy also. I'm more than Jeremy, to be honest. Like, way more than Jeremy. And not to say like I like him more or whatever, but I do. Like, I've known Ak way longer. I've been on his stream multiple times. He's looked out like, so like, bruh. But then I'm looking at my Canadian brethren going out there making himself look crazy. And I'm like, bruh, like, don't make us look crazy. Because when right now, a lot of people in America, they don't even know he Canadian. They're just like, yo, that dude that was on the panel there with DJ Dickhead and fucking Elliot Wilson, he cool. The white boy's cool. He's from Canada and not from Toronto. He's not one of the man them like that. He's from like a outside in the bush over there, Canada. You know what I'm saying? Winterpeg, they call it. So salute to you, Jeremy. All right. Just be easy, brother. Stop getting that act, bro. Like, you're getting a lot of fucking publicity right now. but not all good publicity or bad publicity is good publicity type shit. Sometimes bad publicity is just bad publicity, brother. So it is what it is. I want to check out this video over here, courtesy of What's the Dirt, because he says Glasses Malone gets exposed for lying. Let's see why.
Glasses Malone is just a pathetic.
Oh, it's not even a breakdown. Oh my God, bro. Hold on. Do I need to start a poll? Give me a second. Give me a quick second. I'm not gonna ask if What's the Dirt is crashing out. I just want to know if he's right for crashing out. All right, is What's the Dirt right for crashing out? Cause they were trying to take him out the paint. I do remember a time when they were trying to make sure he doesn't have a YouTube career. So let's hear. Drake's biggest haters are massive hypocrites. The man didn't make a breakdown video. He didn't do a live stream. He just got in front of his mic and said, I'm about to take flight.
Glasses Malone is just a pathetic, bitter liar. And I'm going to show you. Since the battle, these guys have been like psychoanalyzing Drake's every move and everyone around him to try and like associate him with MAGA, Trump, and the Republic Party. And of course, Jeremy Heck jumped in on this because he's like a white dude that'll just take any chance possible to get any sort of favor or brownie points. He's desperate for acceptance. He calls out Drake to denounce the White House for using some stuff from Iceman to promote the White House. But then some Drake fans dug up the fact that Glasses Malone is someone who's been vocally supportive of Trump over the years. And what makes it so hypocritical is the people who are making videos trying to position Drake as MAGA share a panel with this dude all the time. But on the panel last night, Glasses Malone tried to explain why those videos exist and how he doesn't really support Trump.
If I have to defend the fact that I'm not MAGA, I'm a Crip. Like, what are y'all talking about? You can't even be MAGA and a Crip. Like, what? How does that work? Oh, you.
What? Glasses, you know I fuck with you, bro. Okay? I have no problem with Glasses. Matt, he got a long list of ops, okay? And just like everybody, we don't share all ops. All right? Jeremy's not one of my ops. Neither is Glasses. Or Justin, right? I'm a brethren that. But bro, I can't be a Trump supporter because I'm a Crip. Huh? That's like, and salute to my Jamaican brothers out here and sisters, but y'all do that same shit too. No. Boog said this shit the other day. Yo, I can't catch a STD. I'm Jamaican. I'm like, what? Like, you can't just blankly just throw Crip or I'm from here on a statement and it just makes it not true. Like, brother, I'm sure, and somebody said in the chat, Snoop Dogg got a big check from the freaking Republican Party. Brother, like, that's the, like, I don't like the disingenuous shit, bro. It's like, if mans are losing a debate, just accept defeat. But don't just move the goalpost just so that you could keep the argument going. I know content is cool for the content, but bruh, concede. All right, I'm wrong. My bad.
You said Trump is better than Biden. This motherfucker about to die. If I like Trump, I would say I like Trump. I wouldn't be scared of y'all. Who the fuck is y'all? Fuck Trump.
Unfortunately, we got tons of proof that the guy is a massive liar. Glasses Malone, Trump is like Thanos. Glasses Malone, 2022. Right about now, I wish Trump was in office. Glasses Malone, 2021. Shout out to Trump. Pardon Harry O. 2021, Glasses Malone. My guy, Trump. You're all right with me, dog. Me and Trump got time.
For me, I'm going Trump over Biden.
Trump, my nigga. So you niggas love Trump now.
My nigga, no, Trump over Biden.
Trump over Biden.
Trump over Biden.
I don't think you should be psycho.
Wow. Bro, this shit is on the internet, man. Where's Glasses at? What's Glasses doing right now, man? What the fuck is going on, Glasses? Brother, this is nasty. How are they pulling up files on all these guys over there, man? Yo, did an earthquake? Yo, anybody from LA in the chat? Did an earthquake happen over there that we didn't hear about? Something's going on with y'all brain, man. Something's happening something's in the water. Niggas is over there just lying, making up shit. Jeremy got on a wild goose chase trying to find people paying academics. This guy Glasses was forgetting that the internet exists and that you were like kind of slurping on Trump for a second. Pause. Like, what go on, man?
I'm about Trump.
Right? Censoring rap songs and then saying, oh, I guess you just didn't get my humor. Like, what's happening, fam? You guys look crazy. And then, yo, the thing is, 2 years ago, you guys are trying to make me sound like I'm some kind of fucking idiot. Oh, my God. Oh, it must be because you're from Canada. You just don't understand the rules of engagement in rap. You guys are doing weird things right now, fam. The man just dropped an album, fam. It's not that serious. You guys don't have to be acting so weird over a nigga dropping music. Holy shit. Like, you guys really are in I don't want to say you're in shambles, but if a nigga was to say you're in shambles, I would understand. You kind of look like you're in shambles.
So you niggas love Trump now.
No, Trump over Biden.
Trump over Biden.
Trump over Biden.
I don't think you should be psychoanalyzing Drake, who doesn't really have any real clear evidence of really being in favor of that party. Do you see how unfair that is? Do you see how hypocritical that is? I don't know how anyone favors with this, but look, I've been watching this for 2 years. I've been watching this for 2 years now. Don't you think it's a little bit hypocritical that Jeremy and Justin and all these guys went out of their way to psychoanalyze Drake, the people around him?
Low key. And listen, Justin, if you see this, I fuck with you, brother. Okay? I don't know who's this gentleman in the middle, and I don't know these two young ladies. Okay? You know, Jeremy, Glasses. I've seen Professor Sky on there a few times. I know my youth, the Queen youth, he doesn't want to be on there anymore. He said, oh, you know, I don't want to be divisive and be on there after he rage quit. You know what I'm talking about, Curtis King, okay? I'll say his name. I'm not going to be petty, right? Oh, if that's Simba, I only hear Simba. I don't really get to see Simba. So, okay, that's Simba. That's actually dope. Salute to Justin for getting Simba in there. Am I that divisive? Am I that much of a problem that I can't pull up when niggas is talking about Drake? I got our national television communication systems out here bugging me down to talk about Drake every freaking topic. And I can't get on Culture United because I had a freaking issue with DJ Head, who's taking diss songs, taking the disses out of raps, but I can't pull up no more because I'm the divisive one. Holy. I'm the one who caused, and I'm not saying that Justin told me this. I'm just saying this is my assumption of why I'm not on that no more. Because I'm a problem. I speak my mind. I might go crash out on Twitter later. It is what it is. This is what you get when you get Friday Ricky Dread. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, we got Glasses over here straight lying about his support for Trump. Pull up. No problem. We got Jeremy, Canadian, on a wild goose chase, chasing down the Canadian Rumble man, saying, yo, you're a freaking paying act to be a freaking Trump supporter. Everybody's looking crazy, but I can't pull up. Oh, okay, all right.
Make these videos and things about Drake being a Republican or being Trump with no real clear evidence, while simultaneously sitting on a panel with a man with a bunch of evidence who's vocally said it in a video that he prefers Trump over Biden, has a bunch of tweets in favor of Trump, actual documented proof, and you don't think that's hypocritical? You don't think that's crazy? I don't see how people...
Yes, but niggas will try to goalpost move you out of the park to tell you, no, Matt, you're a racist for even pointing it out. How dare you? But, you know, Fantano, he's cool. He just put a noose on his neck. You know, made fun of Trayvon Martin. That's cool. Don't worry about him. But Matt, You counted niggas 37 times. You're a racist. You shouldn't even be talking on this. All right. All right. All right. This is why we got to stick together. Because these niggas will be over there doing this disingenuous bullshit. And if we don't stick together, then who else do we got? What the fuck's going on here, bro? Niggas just want to enjoy the music. These niggas are sitting around here trying to find every reason to make us not enjoy the music. I eat that thing, bro. What else is going on with that? Making me lose my fucking voice. Holy shit, man. God damn. Look at this. These so-called real journalists in hip-hop are so absolutely horrendous at this profession. There's genuinely no way some of these dudes actually study journalism. It's not believable. Yo, do I need to play the ether beat, Matt? Matt's just coming back for his victory lap right now. This is what it is. He's just like, okay. All right. And he's just going crazy. Look at this shit. Look at this. Which one of you guys in the group chat set this rich little white kid up to get slaughtered? And how many L's are you guys planning to take this month? Matt, are you live right now? Yo, damn, brother. Holla at your boy. We need to see what's happening with you, brother. I feel like he has a video where he said that he wants to fight Jeremy.
Against A.
Hold on. Where would I be able to find that? What's the dirt? Jeremy. Let's see if we can find that. Because he said something like, yo, I'll we could meet up. Like, you want
is like they'll never talk about the allegations against Kendrick. They'll never talk about the Whitney. Like, they won't talk about how he beat the shit out of her. Yo, Dirt, $2. Lev, don't you stream with Ack, who got a weird case? Hey, man, my boy is innocent.
Actually, that case got thrown out, but thanks for coming out still. Where did he talk about YouTube? Yo, at Jeremy Heck, the culture desperately needs you to weigh in on this. The people need your expertise. Yo, this is like 4 days ago. Matt, do you got stories up here? Let's see what's going on in the stories. Okay. I'm just checking on him. Because, like, he's unleashed. He's on the loose right now. All right. Salute to What's the Dirt, man. Like, it's keep going, getting at these guys.
Man, but like, I'm not even assuming here. Like, these are clearly teenagers, right? I mean, come on, guys. Like, I'm a fair man, but like, I'm not even assuming here.
Oh shit. These guys have a long-standing beef, bro. Wait a minute. Give me a second here. Give me a quick second. I need to check something here. What's the dirt? My reply to deleted and what's the dirt? What's the dirt? Curtis King deleted. I feel like he might have talked about Jeremy in our
Me,
last
little
interview.
sly comment.
Curtis King. Jeremy Heck's possible struggles. Let's see what he has to say about Jeremy here. Where are we going now? What's next?
I saw Jeremy Heck was getting heat for like he broke down Kendrick's recent verse, and he was trying to like say it was from Trump's perspective, and he was just getting totally roasted really, really bad. And I was thinking like, and I'm seeing the comments to him too. It's like white Canadian out of the culture. This is the problem. And like, I'm like, yo, we don't need to say very much to like get people mad, right?
Yeah.
Like you really got to be on your P's and Q's. Like, and he's pretty, you know, he's in that crowd, right? So it's like, but I saw he was getting a lot of hate, and I didn't even think it was like a bad theory. But did you see that?
I saw the clip. I saw the clip from the podcast, the bigger picture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
and salute to Jeremy. R.I.P. Bigger picture.
But, like, yeah, salute to Jeremy.
He's in a zone where he says salute. I don't know. I don't think he had a problem with him back then. When's this date? This is 10 months ago, but this is back in July of last year. Where he has to tread lightly. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's being genuine, but he also has to be choosy with his words because he's Canadian, white, and living over there in LA. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
big facts.
I'm sure he has Drake opinions that sometimes he might pull back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Not all the time, not completely, but not as gung-ho as maybe he might want to be. I could be wrong.
When you look at who he's around, bro, I feel like he's around DJ Head and people like that. Like he's in LA. So he's probably being pretty influenced by the opinions of the people around him, especially if they're like at a higher status than him or whatever. So I think that's influencing him too, right? Like maybe he's really changing his opinions because he lives in LA and he's around these people. And maybe he once was a little bit more pro Drake. I don't think he's really terrible on Drake.
Not really.
I think he's generally fair, but over time I can imagine like, you know, slowly like turning the other way with it, right?
Yeah. You know, the environment that you're in and stuff like that. It's a vibe, man. You start being like, you know, I love it out here, man. I could understand, man. You know what? Besides the YouTube content creation question, it kind of brings me to a question. I was having a conversation with my co-host, DJ Czar. Salute to him. Yeah. And because Canada Day just happened the other day, do we have the same kind of patriotism for Canada that Americans have for America?
No, I don't think so, bro. I mean, we do, but like, I don't know, man. It's America, right? Like, Americans are very patriotic.
Yeah, they didn't have an issue back then. But this was back in July. So by October, they started having issues. I guess it was just a consistent Drake hate, and Matt just freaking, I don't know. I was trying to call him to see where this started. Everybody was jumping on this guy at one point. Screwface Jean. What's the dirt saying anything about obsessively pushing hate narratives is the delusional hypocrisy. These niggas laugh out loud. Nigga, we see you. You're the number one person who push hate narratives. What's with y'all trying to rewrite history? Laugh out loud. Shut up, bro. All you guys look weird now, fam. This is just nasty, bro. I'm sorry, fam. What's the third is that's my brother right there. And people listen. At one point in time, they were like, "Oh, that's your brother? Really? The guy who counts 37 niggas? Okay." Like, you guys were borderline. If you really, 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 really wanted to say what was on your mind, you would have been calling me all kind of forest animals that rhyme with boom. You know what I'm saying? So I know what y'all were thinking. You're a little bit Uncle somebody-ish. You know what I'm saying? YouTube get kind of sticky when it comes to certain terms. I can say fuck, but if I say, that the raccoons are in the freaking garbage picking up shit, next thing you know, I might have a problem. But that's what you guys are trying to say, that I was in the garbage picking up shit with the rest of the raccoons. It's not a good look, fam. Anyhow.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe. We love hip hop.